Hi guys, you're welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you're welcome. My name is Oti. I create content on sewing tutorials and headwear. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. In today's video, I will be showing you guys on how I made this beautiful luxury puff and bubu with a side slit. It is very easy to make. I used 4 years of original raw silk to make this style, and I added trimmings to the neckline just to beautify it. So if this is what you would love to learn how to make, please sit back, relax and enjoy the tutorial. And if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please click the red button down below to subscribe, and also click on the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll be notified. So without further ado, let's move right to the tutorial. The name of the fabric I'll be using for today's tutorial is called raw silk. This is the original raw silk. I bought it for 3,500 naira per yard, and I bought 4 yards. For the trimmings, I bought two. One is sold for 7,000 naira. So the two that I'm going to use for this bubu is 14,000 naira. We have different trimmings in the market and different prices. You will buy the one you can afford. My fabric has been neatly folded into 4. I'm going to measure neck width 3.5 inches. Neck depth for the back, I measured 1 inch. Neck depth for the front, I measured 3.5 inches. Then I connect the necklines. From my center back to the sleeve length, I measured 27 inches. I basically used the whole fabric. Then for the sleeve opening, I measured 25 inches because I want the puff to be really big. Shoulder to the length of my dress is 65 inches. I rule that into a straight line. I impute my hip measurement divided by 4 plus 3 inches. I came in by 6 inches. I rule a straight line. Then from the 6 inches, I slant to my measurements on the lower part. After that, I curve the armhole of the sleeve like so. That's about it for the drafting. I first of all cut the back neckline, then I cut the bodies. For my side slit, I measured 18 inches. Then I notch it. Next, I'm going to open it up to cut the front neckline. Next is to open up the bodice like so and arrange it properly to cut the front neckline. I pin the necklines down so that it won't be shifting. With my leftover fabric, I'm going to fold for the facing of the neckline. I'll place it underneath the bodice, making sure that the folded edge of the facing aligns with the folded edge of the bodice. Then I'll pin them down. I first of all trace the back neckline, then I cut the front neckline. I measured 3 inches downward for the center slit. Then I opened the folded edge of the front to meet the mark. I slit it open to meet the mark. I did the same thing on the facing as well. After cutting the facing, I'm going to iron a stay to the wrong side of the facing. Then I will use the facing to turn the neckline. After ironing a stay, I will use the facing to turn the neckline, sewing 1/2 inch round the neckline. I've turned the neckline with the facing and I've overlocked the edges of the facing and I've used hemming gun to lay it to the bodice. Next is to sew my elastic casing. So I'm measuring 2 inches for my elastic casing. I'll roll the dotted lines into a straight line. I'll repeat the same thing on the other sleeve. I'll measure 2 inches for my elastic casing. After that, I will take to my sewing machine. I'll fold in 1/4 inch and I'll fold again to be on the line and sew it straight down. After that, I'm going to measure 13 inches for my elastic length. I always use 13 inches. I'll measure 13 inches and cut that into 2 places. Then I'll pass my elastic through the casing. This is how it looks after sewing the elastic casing and passing my elastic through the casing. This is how it looks. Next is to fold it into two. I'll take to my sewing machine and sew these sides. I'm going to start sewing 1 inch from the sleeve. I'll sew and stop at where my side slit will start from. I'll repeat the same thing on the other side. After that, I'll sew the edge of my slits on both sides and hem the down part, and that's about it. I've sewn the sides. I decided to show us this part. Always make sure that whenever you are sewing anything cut together at that armhole area, make sure that you always notch it so that the sleeve can be relaxed. If you do not notch it, the sleeve will not be relaxed around the armhole area. Make sure that you always notch it. So I'm going to take to my ironing table. I'll open the side seam. I'll give it a good press. I'll do the same thing on the other side. I will weave the inside to make it look neat. I will hem the down parts and show us the final look. This is the final look, guys. We've come to an end of today's tutorial. If you find my tutorial helpful, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below if you've not done so. I upload weekly tutorial on my channel. Also remember to click on the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you will be notified. Until I come your way next, please stay safe and remain blessed. Thanks for watching. Love you all. Bye.